All right, now, so we give thanks. One of the powerful sessions that I'm going to be talking about today is the alkaline lifestyle. And for those who are interested in joining this workshop, this is a powerhouse workshop. Salute to all the holistic doctors, shamans, representatives, technology specialists, herbalists, all of those representatives within the pioneer community to make this workshop and alkaline lifestyle experience a productive and successful one. Give thanks. And one thing I'm going to be sharing today, a few things that I'll be touching on in regards to the alkaline lifestyle. Some of the things that we'll touch on is converting your home into a wellness station. But first and foremost, start with yourself. You know, we say, before going out to a spa or a sweat lodge, or before the whole Danny Tanner home improvement cleanup work, definitely start with making sure you take care of yourself. Detox, body cleanse, get yourself right. Call this like a holistic ritual, making sure and do certain things with yourself, and you also take care of your home, which is your home is the first wellness station. So of course, with your home, as you doing your detox body cleanse, and you have your tonics and your formulas and your supplements. For those who know about that, salute. We give thanks. You also have your eye wash. The eye wash. Touch on the eye wash. Of course, we have the honey portion that we utilize for the eye wash outside of the facial steam. So you have an option to do your facial steam, and these are things you can do home. You have certain concoctions you will add into the pot through your facial steam. This can help with nasal cleanse, the eye wash, and for ears and the mouth, of course, the whole face, respiratory. But also we have the honey, the stingless bee honey, as an add-on that you can add into the eye as a form of an eye wash. Back in the days, the elders used to use castor oil and some other, devices and techniques. We give thanks for our elders for that, you know. But as we proceed, the first wellness station is yourself. That's very important. The first wellness station is yourself. So all the whole converting your place into a wellness station, the first place is yourself. And we talk about some of those locations where members can be able to like convert their kitchen into a wellness kitchen, their bathroom, bring some of these spa equipment like the foot soak into the living room, add some of your yoga and some of the other techniques. We talk about having your true berry in your room, not your library, but your true berry. But that's another story. So let me proceed with the whole alkaline lifestyle portion, which we talk about also in the workshop, the whole science of the elements, the whole science of the elements. So when we talk about the elements, the whole power of understanding how it relates in four ways. Internally, they say as it is within, so shall it be outside. And of course, as it is above, so shall it be below. So it's four ways when we're dealing with elements. So from ether, which is the mind, the pineal power of the mind. Fifth element, we have first the air, the respiratory, air element, power of the air element, the lungs. So you have the air, the lungs. We talking the four, inside, outside, up and down, right? We have the lungs, the respiratory, and we have the in periodic science, we have the oxygen, power of oxygen. And of course, we have the fire element, which with the fire element, we have reproductive center, we have the bloodstream, and we have the science of nitrogen. Then we have the water element. Water element, when we go into the water element, go into the bladder, circulatory system, kidneys, and then we go into also science of hydrogen. And of course, we have earth element. Earth, we give thanks, which represents the bones, the colon, the womb, so represent carbohydrate. All these science is very important to just understanding the mind, body, and spirit, rejuvenation. Four principle: above, below, within, and outside. When we talk about these principles, we also talk about the science of the different food status, what level you want. We go into that in the lifestyle. Are you a flexitarian, a starchitarian, a vegetarian, a pescatarian, a juicitarian, a hydrotarian, a fruitarian, a breatharian, ito food, raw live food, vegan? We go into all of that. Everything happened for a reason and what season. Thanks. In our alkaline lifestyle workshop, we also talk about what is alkaline, and understanding the pH when it comes to the food, pH science when it comes to the food. What is alkaline? The element, the whole science of water, drinking the proper water, and how the whole science of the bottled water, we say water have an expiration date, especially when you put it in certain bottles and containers. Yeah, so we go into a lot of powerful information now. My lifestyle workshop, for those who are interested, definitely check out the website, powerfulpioneers.com. Members get a 50% discount, of course. Why we say this is important, the whole alkaline lifestyle, a lot of these principles go way back from our elders, represent the whole alkaline movement. Salute to all the elders who show us these principles, knowledge. And as you know, they pass it down to their children and young adults. They balance it out with the hybrid alkaline foods. So they became the hybrid alkaline generation, the certain hybrid alkaline foods and plants. And their children became more hybrid with, without the knowledge of the alkaline, the ancestors, the grandparents, and the parents not continuing the knowledge, children start to become more hybrid with their food and lifestyle. So what we see now, what we see from before was different now. Now we see more elders, which the hybrid generation grew up now are elders who are hybrid. And they are birthing genetically modified children, who eat more genetically modified food, who don't know about foods with seeds and all those important things. And what they are birthing children who are more thinking more of artificial acidic type of foods. So it's important for us to go back into understanding our elders, our ancestors, our grandparents' knowledge, and pass that to the next generation. We give thanks. And that's very important when it comes to this alkaline lifestyle. What was given, what was passed, we give thanks. So when we talk about the whole science of breakfast and breaking fast, we go into some of that in the workshop too. What's the difference between breakfast and breaking fast? Lunch and brunch, dinner and supper, superfood, and as the sun rises, as we see, there's certain procedures and taken in the sunrise, prayer, meditation, colon cleanse, exercise, having your liquid breakfast, breaking fast. Your men and women, have some of these tools at the sunrise, preparing for midday. They say the best time to have your food, solid food, is at midday. In midday, when the sun is at the highest peak. You have your solid food, your liquid brunch, your solid brunch. You write your journal, keep a track of how the day is going. At the sunset, you have your liquid food. This is the time when you eat light. So if you have your heavy food, 12 or 11 to 3 to 4, at least during the sunset, right? Your liquid food, your solid dinner, house fast, your wellness station home, your colon cleanse. Make sure after filling it up with all that food, cleanse the colon before you go the night. Spiritual bath, your facial steam, some of the things that we were highlighting. Facial steam, spiritual bath, all the very important things one needs to have. Make sure that they have an optimal night. For the quiet time, prayer, for all the prayer warriors out there, tap into those 7 principles: mentalism, correspondence, vibration, polarity, rhythm, cause and effect, and ending. Tapping into those frequencies, high frequency, and I was talking about whole science of it for a reason and a season. For a reason and a season. Go into that alkaline lifestyle. We'll definitely go into that. Also, we go into the zodiac calendar. Can't forget about the zodiac calendar and the whole science of that. The shift, we touch on the equinox shift in relation to health, or from the air element. Touch on that, the air element. Some of the tools once you have, I have to go out breaking down some of the tools you should have during the air season. So on a pH scale, you have the acidic or alkaline, 3 levels. 3 levels when it comes to that season and that element. Air element represents the sense of smell. In our workshop, we go into the element, sense, and subject matter related to alkaline. But everything on a scale, because everything must be what? Balanced. Everything is balanced. Everything is balanced. The sunrise sunset technique, moving to the fire breath, sunrise sunset, through the nose, out. Certain foods should be kind of in that air element, air season, mucus related food. That's during the wet season, the air element and sea, wet. Certain chemicals, we dealing with the air element. So, some chemical sprays, you want to be mindful. We talk about essential oils to use, air purification devices, be mindful of air conditioners and fans, condition the air, changing the pH of the air. So trees, Granny used to have a lot of trees at home in the house, the plants. When to have your air element, your sage, your palo santos. It brings good inspiration. Give thanks when we talk about and salute to our brother Anu, the Zodiac calendar. This is the Zodiac calendar. During the Alkaline Lifestyle workshop, we go into the Zodiac calendar. Man, when you finish with this calendar, true scientists, we salute all them true scientists out there putting in that work. 4 seasons. Everything happens for a season and a reason. You got your spring, you got your spring, your winter, spring and winter, which right here represent the what? Feminine principle, right? Represent the feminine principle. Then you have your summer and your fall represent what? The masculine principle. You have your fall and your winter represent what? The wet season. Then you have your spring and your summer represent the dry season. That's why in certain countries it's 2 seasons. In the wilderness of North America, 4 seasons. We do things for a season and a reason. So, one may be flexing in the fall, but they know by summertime they want to become a fruitarian. Wintertime they confused what to eat, so they become a starchitarian. And they figure out by springtime, they want to become a vegetarian. A reason in the season. What geographical area are you in? And what lifestyle are you partaking? go into these things, I said it's a lifestyle, not just alkaline food. Let's touch real quick on this since we have the zodiac calendar here. We got the spring equinox, feminine principle, represents the earth element. You look at the periodic table, represents carbohydrates, having your carbonated food, your carbohydrated food. You have 3 seasons, 3 months for the season, right? You have your bone marrow shift, your Aries, your Taurus, your skeleton, meat, right? Gemini, flesh from the beginning comes, right? One comes beginning life. And we go into this a little more in depth. I'm not going to go into it now, but definitely just this science alone, break down the whole Genesis story. Gemini, Genesis, and go into that. But anyway, the summer solstice, we have the male principle, the present. So the spring equinox represents present as well. These represent presence. The spring equinox starts with 1st to 23rd. Around that time, then the summer, you got same things, June 21st, 23rd, which represent the fire element, fire sign, also represent what we talked about earlier, nitrogen, right? Represent Cancer, the lung energy, Leo, the heart, sustain, Virgo, the brain, travel, explore, open mind. And into the fall represent what? Future, the male energy, the male principle, September 21st, 23rd. Air element represent oxygen. Libra, the liver, the clean out. This is the clean out time. The Scorpio, the kidney, cleansing, herbal teas, Sagittarius, stomach, dropping out. This is the clean out. That's why it's called the fall. Something got to fall out. Anything as them leaves falling, something got to clear. As you go into the winter solstice, the feminine energy pass. And if you notice, the feminine energy of the past align with the present, which is spring. Feminine energy of the winter represents during December 21st, 23rd. We also represent the water element, hydrogen, water breaking. All our pregnant sisters, all of our doulas, you already know what time. These are the time, by the time you see spring come in, this is where all the doulas is needed. Feminine energy, that's another story. We go into that. That's also represent the bladder. And then of course now when it comes to the alkaline lifestyle portion, when you start combining elements like fire and air, you get your fire breath, right? You have your water and your earth. You know, when you're making certain teas and concoction, you're putting it when you tap into elements, minerals, or into some of these science. So you got Aquarius represent intestine, water, Cancer representing bladder, Aquarius, new age, alkaline science. You know, right now we're in the Aquarian age. You see, Aquarian age, Pisces represents the genital age of fishers of men. So yeah, definitely we go into this calendar, powerful calendar, the zodiac, liquid foods, go into solid foods, iso food, and avoid gassy food. Say avoid that. Yes. Salute to the alkaline lifestyle portion. Also, you know, when we talk about our daily meal, we touch on that in the workshop. Meal plan, what's your daily meal? How much greens I should partake? You know, a certain percentage of green salad, steamed vegetables, whole grain. It should always be at least 10%. Talk about some of the science of the key lime water, adding that into some of your formulas. No eating after sunset, 7 p.m. And there's specific things that one can partake in to have the, you know, optimum result. You know, the store closed once, you know, shutdown happened. So if you want to have something after shutdown, you have your liquid foods, which alkaline food shares. You have your lemon water, your soup, your vegetable broth, your um, fresh veggie salads, your mono bowl, and fruit juice. You go into some of the green tonics, the importance of the green tonics, chlorophyll. Yes, have your chlorophyll, which is also called your plankton nutrition. Stay tuned, we got some stuff coming. Stay tuned, y'all. As you know, we talk about converting your home into a wellness station, facial steam and hydrotherapy and all these things. You want to have the right tools and resources to convert your home, but it first starts with yourself. Your wellness station is right. Your wellness station is right. Let's touch on a little bit of the alkaline lifestyle in relation to the nutrients. You know, when we talk about nutrients, the whole science of the right nutrient, and you know, you got three areas that we touch on in that alkaline lifestyle, from the micronutrients to the micronutrients to the macronutrients. Touch on some of the science of the micronutrient, macros, which is a chemical compound which is formed of carbohydrated protein, fats, water, air, calcium, magnesium, potassium, salt, etc. Some of the carbonated foods you'll see, which is, you got three areas of carbs. You got your common carbs, your sugar. We touch on this in our alkaline lifestyle. Different types of sugar. Put the sugar, the pH scale. What are the neutral sugar, alkaline sugar, and acidic sugar? Three areas. Got your fibers, you know, on the scale too. Three areas. Starches, you know, this actually passed one of them. With your common, that's one of the alkaline based starch. It's the alkaline smoothie book, by the way. Definitely get just alkaline smoothie book. But when people say I can't eat fruits because it messed with my sugar and all that, what time you eat your fruit and what fruit you eating? Very, very important. The micronutrients. The simple carbs are your fruits and your vegetables. Your fruits, your vegetables. The starches are your complex carbs, all that potato, all that elbow salad. Those are complex carbs. It's complex, especially when you eat it at night, sunset. When you talk about sunrise, sunset, it works the body and convert into what? Sugar, starch. It gives off what we call Negro writers. Then what's next? Talk about the calorie unit, measuring how much energy is within that particular food. So as soon as so much food that, and you're giving yourself so much energy and just resting, you know. So it's all about burning that energy out. You know, this is where we talk about workout, going out, walking the park, doing certain things to burn the energy out. And just let it sit there. This is where this ease ramp. Protein, omega, the omega acid, we touched on that as well. I'm gonna go into that now. The different type of fat, from saturated fat to unsaturated fats, trans fat. Talk about that in the alkaline lifestyle. The cholesterol science, and again, you could put all of these things on a pH scale. With neutral, acidic, and alkaline weight for proteins. Even when you look at cholesterol, from the LDL to the HDL, put them things on the scale. Eating all that bunch of cookies and cakes, oh yeah, it's going to raise something. Talk about the omega-3 and 6, which for those who don't have a trio of wellness, yeah, get your trio oil, especially a lot of vegans, vegetarians who may not be getting their omegas, you know, avocado, say for example, and the microalgae. Definitely connect with us. We got the trio of wellness. Or you can even add in your salad. I be getting creative with mine. Definitely. Then now we have the micronutrients. The micronutrients. When we talk about the micronutrients, we talk about the vitamins and minerals. Yes, we touch on that too. And as you see in the video, we go into some of the different starches over here from the, and in the alkaline book, we broke it down. The wild rice, that's the black rice, the wild rice, the quinoa, the difference, quinoa, brown rice, white rice, couscous. You got to know the difference between and which which area these grains fit. Is it on the scale neutral, alkaline, or acidic? I get a little exclusive here from what we see on the workshop. We give thanks. We touch on the vitamins. Yes, we go into some of the vitamins. We hear a lot of our melanated people who are vitamin D deficient, which when we look at vitamin D deficient, that's dealing definitely with sunrise. Also sunset, definitely with sunrise. Remember, there's 4 ways to getting it. Inside, outside, up and down. 4 ways. We broke it down. And of course, the other one, vitamin B12. That's sunset. Sunset. A lot of people I've been hearing B12 fishing. And you can get your B12 from eating a lot of greens, chlorophyll. So go into that. When we even talk about the whole science of Plato nutrients, your plant nutrients, like your algae, your spirulina, your moringa, that green life. Oh yeah, I love that green life. That green life. You talking about making sure your body get that 102 minerals every day. When they say apple a day keep the doctor away. Oh yes, it's 102 minerals. Peace and love, family. You already know the Alkaline lifestyle. If you have to be interested, check us out. Alkaline lifestyle. Yeah, our